Alright folks, thank God it's TJ Friday of the week, and welcome here live on YouTube.com, also live on like us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter, and Snapchat and Skype. Today, first of all, I'd like to say, how about the Rangers? They did an awesome, hell of a job. They won again in 14 extra innings earlier today on MLB Network. Wow, this is great. The Astros lose the game today earlier in Kansas City. They tied the series 1 apiece. Cardinals beat the Cubs 4-0 today in St. Louis, Missouri. Great job to the Cardinals. Those scores for now in Dodgers and Mets on ESPN Dallas 102.3 ESPN FM. You can watch the game also live on TBS Network right now. But let's talk about some top stories here today. Several shootings at several different colleges today. There was one false alarm in the state of Kentucky where a student ended up calling about something was going to kill some students. Another one happened in the state of Arizona. This guy killed one person died. He wounded 4 people in that college shooting. Folks, once again, I gotta say this again. The NRA, National Rifle Association Company, if they don't quit, if they don't do something about this, the entire nation is going to get out of control to where we're going to start the beginning chapter again of the Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West, folks, is no joke here, okay? This is a serious thing. And the citizens of the city here need to do something about it. Their voice needs to be heard saying enough is enough. We cannot handle, folks, hearing about these shootings in colleges, universities. There was another shooting tonight in Fort Worth, Texas, where 2 people were shot outside of a fast food restaurant called Wendy's. Looks like to me these folks were family members. We don't know the ages or the identities of these people, but the only thing I can say, these 2 people are dead. Absolutely dead. See, now you can't even go out to eat anymore without getting caught in the middle of the Wild Wild West. So, something has to be done about this. I mean, we're counting on the local authorities here, for instance, to protect us and serve our communities. But we feel like we cannot trust the corrupted people. We don't trust them that much. I don't feel like we can trust them at all, period. My understanding is we cannot trust them at all. You trust the good folks who are the good police officers, but the bad police officers, they're getting out of hand here. I was watching a story on YouTube where this young student was tackled in Round Rock, Texas, by a police officer. Put him in a chokehold. Okay, what is this? WWE or UFC where you can just put him in a choke and make him tap out? No, it's not. An officer is not supposed to lay hands on a student. Now, folks, this is getting out of hand. The Wild Wild West is getting out of hand now. I mean, we feel like we're dealing with this every single time. Now, if the NRA idiots don't stop selling weapons to these stores, then people are going to continue buying and buying and buying. And nothing will ever be done about it. I mean, you can't even go out to get something to eat without getting shot or killed outside of a fast food restaurant. You can't. So, violence is not solving the problem. It's getting worse day by day. And we think it's getting out of hand. Yeah, it's getting out of hand, alright. I mean, imagine tomorrow you're going to have a big sports busy weekend tomorrow. Okay, you got what? Oklahoma, Texas tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock on ABC. And we don't know if there's going to be armed people at the game tomorrow or outside the stadium where they're going to be tailgating. And we don't know if it's going to be starting of the Wild Wild West, Oklahoma versus Texas. We don't know that. I mean, folks, we're not safe anywhere. And I hate to say it here tonight, TJ Friday, but bullets absolutely have no name for anyone. Bullets can hit anybody right now, here tonight. And you feel like your family members are safe, out of anywhere at all? No, we're not. We're not safe. None of you are safe here tonight. I mean, imagine you're going out here at night getting something to eat for your family. And you hear boom, 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 bang, 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 bang. It's the start of the Wild Wild West again, folks. I mean, this is really getting out of hand. The NRA, National Rifle Association. I mean, what the hell are these idiots thinking? I mean, don't they see the news every single day? People are dying. Innocent people are getting killed. Innocent people are getting hit by bullets or wounded by bullets. They frankly don't give a damn about this. They frankly don't give a damn. Because if they give a damn about this, something would have been done. Hell, something would have been done a long time ago. We're counting on the authorities here to do something. But nothing has been done for these victims. I mean, I feel like some people, sources I talked to say they want to pull out their loved ones out of some colleges because they're afraid they're going to get involved in the middle of the Wild Wild West. Okay, this is no joke here, man. This is not a joke. I'm not trying to scare anyone here live on YouTube.com, live on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Skype.com. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm telling you the truth because this is the way things are being seen every single day. You hear shootings every single day. And in any part of the area, any part of your area, where innocent people are hit by bullets. Okay? The idiot whose father gave him a pistol for his 21st birthday in Charleston. What happened there? Murder 9 people inside that church. Okay? Do you think these families are calm? No, they're not. Because everyone was to voice their opinion, their voice up there saying, no more weapons. And I'm going to say the same thing too. No more of this. Enough is enough. Okay. This is getting out of hand here, folks. This really is. How many times we're going to have to deal with this Wild Wild West? How many times? I don't know. As long as the years go by, the months go by, the Wild Wild West is not going to stop. It's going to continue. Do you think I feel safe riding the dark bus every single morning and coming back in the afternoon not thinking, are we going to get targeted by bullets? Are we going to get hit by bullets? Don't you think I feel about that? I feel bad about that, man. And sometimes, yeah, we're all scared for our dear lives. Because the Wild Wild West won't stop. See, folks, these idiots are getting it from the movies that you go see in theaters. The video games that you play. You see the bad guy in the video game. Yeah, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to murder his family. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. Well, let me tell you something, folks. It's the video games you play. Okay, these shootings are no joke here, man. But you idiots think it's a joke. It's not. This is serious, people. This is dead serious here. Do you think I want to be watching the news hearing about some kid got shot? A couple of weeks ago, a young baby gets killed in Cleveland, Ohio. And excuse me to say this word, but LeBron James said on his social media page, chill the fuck out. That's what he said. So, really, he's telling these idiots, chill the fuck out. Okay? What does he mean by that? To quit, to stop. Okay? This is enough. I'm tired. We're tired of this. We're all tired of this. This is not... These cities here are supposed to be normal, civilized people. But they're turning into the Wild Wild West, where people are going to end up killing each other one day. And you think allowing these idiots to carry the concealed weapons law, it's going to help? No. The gun control, folks, is not going to stop. Because you idiots are buying them at the gun exhibition shows that you have every single year at the Fort Worth Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Oh yeah, you think I was going to mention Fort Worth, Texas? I've been in Fort Worth, Texas a long time. So, folks, this has got to stop. Weapons, guns are not your friends, folks. They're your enemies. I mean, clearly, what the hell are you thinking right here? Your conscience is getting out of hand. And you're saying you're mentally ill? Hell no, you're not mentally ill. You're not mentally ill. Because the person who has mental issues, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know. I mean, where? We look at this horse's ass over here in Aurora, Colorado. What's his last name? Holmes. The idiot who killed 13 people inside a movie during Screen of Dark Knight. Do you think this idiot has mental issues? Hell no, he does not. This horse's ass idiot has no mental issues at all. Okay? He was a student at a school. Yeah, he was. He was in science class or whatever the hell he was in. But damn it, he was not having any mental issues. Okay? Absolutely none of the above. This guy is normal like you. This guy is normal like anyone around. Okay? And what's being done? Nothing. This idiot's being treated like some little kid. Oh yeah, there's something wrong with him. Yeah, he has mental issues. It doesn't matter. Folks, these are not no jokes. I hate seeing campuses getting hit by bullets. That's what I'm saying. The concealed weapons law should be banned. Period. Congress needs to do something about it. We're counting on Mr. Holder here to think of something, gummit, because I feel like nothing, absolutely nothing is being done for these victims' families. Okay? Tell you what, this shouldn't happen in Connecticut. I was scared. I was so damn scared because I said, okay, what the hell happened here? Why in the hell these two horses' asses brothers decided to go on the gun rage page and kill innocent people inside that school? I mean, this was horrible. This was very horrible. I've had my entire life living in the city. Here in the Metroplex, I have never seen anything like this. Nothing like this. And you want to say this is not the Wild Wild West? Morons! This is the Wild Wild West. This is the Wild Wild West. What else do you want to expect? You're not safe in your own neighborhood, I'll tell you that right now. You're not. You're not safe. See, the words of Donald Trump kind of did motivate me. One, there's too many gang members here. These gang members are bad people. They are. Because you got all your little divisions of gangs, okay? I'm not going to name them all because I don't want to get in trouble. But when you got the bad gangs here trying to fight territory to territory, they think they run everything here. Hell no, they don't. They don't run a damn thing here. The only thing they're supposed to be running is their butts in school and in college, getting a decent job. Not out here fighting territory. And that absolutely does not solve the problem. It makes things worse, of course. It makes it worse. I mean, folks, come to think of it, it is worse. Day by day, it is very worse. Right? Day by day. Worse. Moving right along. There's some beef last week with the NBA, a guy who works for the NBA League, Derek Fisher, and former ex-player of the Clippers and Lakers named Barnes. Last name is Barnes. He plays for the Grizzlies now. He got mad at Fisher because he was at his ex-wife's house visiting her and the kids, right? So the son calls the dad, and dad calls him and says, hey man, how's this go at the house? The kid says, yeah, dad, everything's fine here. You know, your buddy, NBA buddy, Eric Fisher's here with mom. So that kind of flips out because he's thinking, he's screwing my wife, my ex-wife. Hey, who is not going to screw him? I mean, come on, man. This is absolutely childish here. These two idiots are acting like a bunch of little kindergartners here, man. Acting like 4-year-olds. Like they really hate each other. I mean, come on, man. Grow the heck up. Now, another problem I was watching today. College. That's right. 2 colleges here for the state of Texas. Right? Baylor and Waco, Texas. TCU and Cowtown, Texas, Fort Worth. A couple of idiots wrote green graffiti in their wall. And then the other idiots wrote purple graffiti on Robert Griffin III statue in Waco, Texas. No. Folks, I mean, you're just schools. Can't you just get along with each other? Yeah, you're from the state of Texas. But I mean, come on. Writing graffiti on your own campuses has got to stop. You're not little kids here, man. I mean, really? Do you have to paint Robert Griffin III purple? Like some type of purple Skittle? Come on, man. Come on, man. No, this is the ridiculous story I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, seriously. Seriously. Now, I was reading a comment earlier today on social media from LeBron James. And I quote, "If you're wearing a pair of LeBron James, I'm gonna bust your ass." Wow, really, LeBron James? Now you want to give a Ken a whoop ass? Wow. This is horrible here, man. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm just giving Ken a whoop ass to anybody. I mean, LeBron, come on, my brother. Everybody wears your LeBron shoes here, man. I mean, I don't blame the folk wearing them. But do you really want to give them a can of ass whooping? Oh, no. No. You don't want to give them a can of ass whooping now, LeBron. Now, if you want to solve a can of whoop ass, I'll tell you who to give a can of whoop ass to. The Cleveland Browns. They need a huge kind of whoop ass. Yeah, they do. Because they have not been winning games in the NFL. Now that team, they need a kind of whoop ass. Absolutely. Yes. They're the ones that need a kind of whoop ass. Believe me or not. But truth be told, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like LeBron just what he said here, darn it. Yeah, he has a point on some opinions on this. I'm starting to think like this guy's getting really out of hand, though. I mean, there were other ways for you to say it, but not that quite thing. But I don't know. I mean, who am I to judge? I mean, he feels like he's going to give somebody kind of whoop ass. Wow, that's horrible. It really is. I mean, come on, it really is. I feel like LeBron James is getting stone cold here, man. Seriously. I feel like he's going bonkers here. Earlier today, the Mariners, they fired their skipper after a long time since they made. That's the name of the place was back in 2001. That's when Ichiro Suzuki was young at that time, and they had a good clubhouse that year in Seattle, and they fired their skipper. The manager gets fired after all these years. Wow. Don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Now, other bad news I got for you here tonight, and this goes out to the entire Seahawks fans. Your running back, Marshawn Lynch, will be out for the second time due to a hamstring he pulled a couple of weeks ago on national television. That hamstring is really probably bothering him. But he's not going to play in this week 5 of the NFL. He will be not playing at all. So Seattle goes to Cincinnati this coming up weekend. And I got to go with Andy Dalton. This is going to be an awesome game. The game starts at noon. You can listen to it on ESPN Radio and ESPNRadio.com on Sunday. Bengals and Seahawks. And I feel like this group is really, absolutely, by all means, they're really they're going to win this game. That's why, like I said, I'm taking the Bengals once again to win this game by the score of 29-24 over Seattle. Seattle plays great. Without Marshawn Lynch, Seattle's got bigger problems. Buffalo. No LeSean McCoy neither for them. He's still out. So I feel like Buffalo might not win this game, but I feel like they will. I'm going to give them 21-13 over Tennessee. That's going to be my prediction then for week 1 of the NFL. And not least, though, the Cowboys, I got to give them higher points. I know it's too early to predict the Cowboys, but I'm going to go 52-17. The Cowboys will score points. Matt Castle will run the ball with Christian Michael. I expect Greg Cardi to go gun blazing on Tom Brady, as in put a lot of sacks on this young man to hurt him, to taunt him, to something. Because this Dallas Cowboys defense will definitely get better. And when I mean they're going to get better, they're going to communicate well. Here, that's the only choice you have. You cannot, by all means, you cannot let New England come into your house on Sunday at 3:25 on CBS and say, okay, we're going to go into Jerry World and we're going to take care of the Cowboys. We're going to beat them. No. See, when they came here a couple of years ago at Texas Stadium, and I remember because I watched the game late, they killed the Cowboys 47-27. So now it's time for the Cowboys to whoop them 52-17. That's right. 52-17 will be the final score. If not, 47-27 over New England. I will take those points for the must-win for the Cowboys. If the Patriots lose, they'll fall to 3-1. The Cowboys be 3-2. That's it. No need be saying no more. Now, the Cowboys lose this game, they'll fall to 2-3. And you really don't want to give your hopes up on the Cowboys because they got a lot of time still left in the season. The season is still early. They still control their own destiny in the NFC East, right? So I still believe the Cowboys will make the playoffs. And my record for them in the NFC East, they will go 11-5. 11-5. They will go 13-5. They will go this time. They will not go 8-8 or 9-7. Because if they go 9-7, they're going to have to beat another person in the last game. That's who? Washington Raiders and Cookies. Now, here's how the picture pinpoints out for the NFL. One game on Fox for this weekend at noon. Washington Raiders and Cookies at the Atlanta Falcons. That's one game. Your doubleheader on CBS 11. The St. Louis Rams at the Green Bay Packers, followed by Patriots and the Cowboys at 3:25. Only CBS. And Sunday Night Football 7:30, 7:20, 49ers and the Giants. Now, I'm still going to go with the 49ers to beat the heck out of Eli Manning, Randall, and Odell Beckham, and the rest of the New York Giants offense and defense. I expect it to be 24-20 over New York. Okay? I mean, New York is playing great football, but they're not going to win. They're going to lose. Now, with the Eagles and Saints, Eagles at home, I favored the Eagles to win this game 27-20 over New Orleans. Okay, that's gonna be a good game right there. And I gotta go with Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is playing great football here. He's a good quarterback. Will he mess up this Sunday against Jacksonville? I don't think he should. His defense should be fine. When you put pressure on the quarterback named Bortles, stop him. Stop him from scoring inside the pocket. Keep him out of the pocket. Put him on the sideline if you have to. But watch out for that Jaguars defense because that Jacksonville defense is looking horrible. I mean, horrible. They look worse than the Saints defense. I mean, this teams, guys, these teams, folks, they're very sound and serious. I mean, they are very sound and serious. I mean, you cannot agree anymore, right? Because this. I mean, I looked at last night's game. Texas and Colts, and I gotta say, Andrew Luck, who is 40 years old, Matthew Hasselbeck, who is 40 years old, class draft by 1998. He played with two different teams. He played with Seattle at one point, Tennessee, Green Bay, and he was the young quarterback at that time in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And he played really good, solid football. I mean, this kid played great. Charles Woodson was playing at that time in 98 also. And then Pete Manning was playing at the age that year in 98. That was a good year ever. Now, this is a different year. This is a different story. This is a different history now for these veterans. Now, I expect this group called the Buccaneers to do an awesome job on their game. Okay? Because they need to start winning and not losing. Bortles will have nothing in common for Jack's Buccaneers. Now, on the Colts, after seeing the Colts win the game 27-20 over Houston, Houston's defense is just looking horrible. I mean, I look at Brian Cushing, J.J. Watt, Crowley, Clowning. These guys are looking horrible. Okay? Your coordinator calls you the right plays over and over. You still cannot put pressure on Matthew Hasselbeck. I mean, you let this guy, for my pig's sake, you let this guy, Frank Gore, score a touchdown in the end zone. Not even with a minute left in the game, you allowed him, and then Mallett gets injured. Comes back in the game, he's okay. He throws an interception to the Colts defense. Colts defense just intercepts the ball from Mallett. And then Hoyer comes back in the game. Still could not win the game. Missed for the score was 27-20. Colts are now 3-1. This is a good team. I cannot rule out the Colts not making it in the AFC playoff. I can't. The Colts are playing great football now. But if we go back to a couple of years ago, Testaverde, I remember quite well. When I first saw this young man playing in college and high school and NFL, oh man, he was the greatest quarterback ever. You look at that video on YouTube when he was playing, this kid was the best quarterback ever in the NFL. And he did not mess up at all. He played great solid football. He played clean football here. I mean, this was the guy you can count on. He played 1 year with the Cowboys. I remember. He played 1 year with the Cowboys. He was good. He was, awesome. It was awesome. Now, these concussions that I talked about yesterday, I gotta say again here tonight, TJ Friday, these concussions are not no joke here, folks. They're really serious serious health conditions here. If a player dies on that football field and collapses just like that, you're gonna die. You're not coming back alive because you really are going to die. Right? And the loved ones will feel awful for them dying. Right? Now, the National Football League, or the manufacturer who makes helmets for these football players in college, NFL, you name it, they need to start giving them protective equipment. Because believe it or not, the majority of guys who are either it could be 30s or in their 40s, they die. Just like that. And there is no need for them to die at a young age. It really isn't. So, I feel like the doctors here who study medical and sports medicine need to start finding a way to examine these players and make sure, are they diagnosed with concussion symptoms? And if they are, is their career, their job in jeopardy? Because you look at Sean Lee, I told my sources today here on ESPN.com, he's clear to play on Sunday. How big of a news is that for Sean Lee? Sean Lee got hurt last Sunday in the arms. Right? He got hurt. Terrible. Now you're trying to risk him even more. I don't think Sean Lee's ready to play on Sunday. Now, if he wants to play, he's got to be careful with the player he's playing against and the player you're blocking. Because if you don't block him, you're going to have a serious big problem with Tom Brady and that New England Patriots offense. I mean, that offense, man, that's one hell of an offense there in New England. These boys play good football. They know what they're doing. But, get this. Starting next year, 2016, they're going back to reopening the case of deflected football. I mean, this is getting childish here, man. This is really getting childish. I mean, what did these idiots plan to do to Tom Brady? Are they going to definitely put him in, fine him, make him pay that fine that he did not want to pay this past season? Or are they going to, let's say, do something about it here for just, excuse me, just sorry there, folks. My common sense there. Or they're going to do something here about it. I don't know. You absolutely tell me. Because I'm starting to feel like the deflected football case here is getting childish. I mean, what the hell are they planning to do? Force the guy to pay the fine? Or put him, or fine his entire team and say, we're gonna fine Tom Brady. We're gonna definitely suspending him for, we don't know how many games. They end up suspending him next season for 4 games like they did Grant Hardy. And then what happens then? No Tom Brady. Next year. So they're going to reopen this case next year? I mean, has the NFL lost their mind? You cannot reopen a case that a judge already said to no. And there was no need to suspend Tom Brady. Everybody knows that. But we don't know if Tom Brady's playing when he comes here to Arlington. Is he going to use a deflected football? That's the absolute question. Okay, the weather's going to be nice on Sunday. They could end up opening the roof a little bit at the stadium. But the question is, I really don't make sense to me. But are they going to reopen this case? That's the problem. Because if they really want to reopen this case, they're going to need a lot of evidence here to prove that he used to deflect the football. Not only did he use to deflect the football, but they got to look at it again and again to make sure that it was him or it was not. Now, sources here in the Metroplex think, yeah, he cheated. Folks, everybody cheats. Every NFL team cheats. Okay? Look at last week's game. Monday Night Football. Seattle, Detroit. What happened? That Seahawks defense this comes out of nowhere and bats the football. Okay? Seahawks. This is not Major League Baseball. This is pro football. You don't need to bat the football on the football field. Okay? Detroit was robbed. They got a sign. They got a banner up in Detroit saying, "Is this referee blind or what?" I mean, you can just tell by the reactions of these players who were playing to win this game. Now, is this always going to happen to Detroit? Where Detroit gets robbed in a game? I mean, come on, man. This is the NFL. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I absolutely do not know. But yeah, it's very not common sense. I'll tell you that right now here tonight. It really is. It really isn't. I mean, this is really weird. Something fishy is going on, and it's not making any sense to me, because I'm starting to think like Seattle gets away with everything against Detroit, and then you let Green Bay get away with certain stuff when these officials do not call the game. Now, our official here in Arlington better not screw up Dallas, because if he screws up Dallas, then they're going to start calling us the cheaters. We do not cheat, folks. Yeah, we cheated Detroit because they think it was a pass interference still. But this idiot Bandano, the VIP guys, they shouldn't call it a penalty on Seattle. I agree. They shouldn't have called a penalty on Seattle. But what did the official do? He didn't call it. He's like, I'm not going to call it. That's exactly what I'm saying, folks. We don't want to go back to these replacement officials starting next season, and then they don't do the right calls. They're going to screw up the calls anyway because the coaches are going to wonder, okay, what is this referee doing? I mean, my goodness, is he doing his job? Right? As an official? Or is he going to screw around here and waste time? I mean, come on, man. This is the NFL, folks, right? This is not where you're like I said again, the officials always screw up. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. Well, I very much, I just got to say one thing, though. I mean, really, I feel like Detroit was robbed on purpose on that game because when I'm looking at it from angle here, and that defense did bat that football out of their hand. I mean, when the wide receiver almost had it in the end zone, he couldn't have beaten them 17-13, but they beat them 13-10. So yes, the Seattle did that on purpose. Seattle doesn't get called with the penalty, but will they get called with the fine? Probably they will. I don't know. Whatever we expect from the NFL and the commissioner and the board of the governors of the National Football League, they're glad to say, okay, yeah, there should have been a penalty on Seattle. I mean, you got all these old officials who retired from the NFL, and they know what they're absolutely saying back to back on this. I think, yeah, there should have been a penalty right there. There should have been a penalty on Seattle because Seattle knows for the fact that they robbed Detroit bad. Now, I thought it was going to be a higher prediction on this game. Now I feel like it's not. Now when they go to Cincinnati, we don't know what the scores are going to be on TV. That's all in Cincinnati, on them, and Dalton. It really is. It really is on them. It's absolutely on them. And not only there was a shooting there in that area, when I was talking about earlier, but there's a shooting also in the city of Houston where a freshman got killed. Another one got wounded. But that suspect was dead at the scene. For some reason, it had an altercation. We don't know what was the cost of it in Harris County, Texas, but I feel like these kinds of shootings, man, they have got to stop. They really do. I mean, how many are we going to see more happen? How many we're going to see in public schools? Anywhere. We don't know. We absolutely don't know. Like I said, it's just getting ahead. Well, folks, I very much appreciate each and every one of you here today. TJ Friday, listen to me. Thank you very much. I'll continue in just a moment here. Starting with quick predictions here. Okay, like I said, the Cavs win this game 52-17 over England. Pacers United win 47-27 over New England. I mean, New England has played great football throughout the entire week of the regular season, but I feel like it's time for the Patriots to get a taste of their own medicine. I feel like the Eagles is time to give a taste of the Saints of their own medicine, and the Chargers will win on Monday night. They'll beat Pittsburgh 31-24. That's going to be a good game, though. I expect quarterbacks, Rivers, or somebody, or Big Roethlisberger to do something. But if they start falling here on Monday Night Football, I have a problem then. Right? Now, Chicago Bears, they'll win their game 29-13 over Kansas City. Alex Smith will commit a lot of fumbles, maybe a lot of turnovers, maybe he'll even throw interceptions at the Chicago Bears defense. Now, watch out for Buccaneers. Like I said, Buccaneers are playing great football here. Remember, next week is bye week for our team. We'll see them better than ever for week 6 and 7. That's when they start playing again football. But they'll be probably on the road by then. But they should win the next couple of games. Now, they got to beat New England first, and not this week, but next week they got to beat the Giants, and they got to beat Dolphins, and every other single team they got on that schedule. They got to beat. So let's look at their schedule here next week for just a moment here. And just take a camera quick here. So with their bye week next week, then that means the following week, which is the 25th, they got to play at the Giants, which they'll win. Come back here in November. Come back here next month to beat Seattle. They stay here at home again for the Primetime Network. After I go to Tampa and then come back and play at Miami. And then the list goes on there. Do I think they'll beat the next couple of games? Do I think they'll win the next couple of games on road and at home? Yes, they'll win at home Sunday. And then they'll win on the road at New York. And come back home and beat Seattle. That day at home, and they beat Philadelphia, and then they move on. So yes, the Cowboys still have a chance here. They have a great chance of beating everybody, every single of their opponents. I mean, the schedule doesn't get tough until we play with Green Bay. And that's the one we will seriously have to beat. It's about the only one we have to beat that day. Because of that day, last year, it was horrible. Which I really don't want to remember. Now, do we need T.O. back in the Cowboys? You're dead gum right. We need him back. We need to get your popcorn ready. Metroplex, get your popcorn ready. That's what we need. Now, what really kind of bothered me, though, last Sunday I was watching this past week I was watching the Heights of Rams and Cardinals. And the Cardinals team got mad at St. Louis because they did the same thing T.O. did in Washington a couple of years ago. They decided to do this with the football. The player from the St. Louis Rams. Come on, man. That football is not a slipping pillow. It's a football. But what I think what he did was absolutely wrong. Okay? What I mean by wrong is you're going to fall asleep on the football field with the football? Come on, man. Really, come on, man. No. You weren't not supposed to do that. Now, is he going to do it Sunday in Green Bay? I don't know. If he'll do it up there in Green Bay. Like I said, St. Louis will not win this game. I know that for sure. But the main problem that I do have is with that he did there. Is he tried to score a touchdown, which I saw that part. He scored a touchdown, right? He scored a touchdown. But did you think it's obvious, folks, that what he did here was very not a good thing? It was a bad thing because they could have cost him that game. His team could have gotten penalized for that. They could have gotten a huge fine for doing that stupid play he just did there, falling asleep with the football. I mean, come on, man. The football is not a pillow. Don't do the same thing T.O. did a couple of years ago in Washington. He got penalized for that. He absolutely got penalized for that. I'm telling you, this player did the same thing T.O. did. And I was going to post it on social media and say, hey, look at you guys, this is the new T.O. He just fell asleep with the football. I mean, folks, the football is not a sleeping. It's not for you to go to sleep. It's for you to score a touchdown or something. But it's not for you to go to sleep. So the NFL is making a big deal out of this. That they really want to find this kid for I don't know how much. But what he did here was absolutely wrong. Okay, I tell you that right now. He did a wrong, rightful, not good thing here. One, he could have forfeited that game. The people would have taken points away from St. Louis, and they would have given those points to whom? To the Arizona Cardinals, who fall to 3-1, 4-1, excuse me. So they got to tell on the road to play against Detroit, and Detroit. We expect Matthew Stafford to do better at home in front of his crowd. We will see. We will see. But this play, what he did here, my goodness, it was very wrong. Right. Very wrong. Okay. That'll do it for me here. Thank you very much for joining me here today. TGIF Friday, the weekend. Make sure tomorrow if you're going to go to Oklahoma, Texas game, some of the roads will be closed tomorrow, of course, in downtown. And then you got Cowboys and Rangers that same day. Some of those roads are going to be closed. So you might take the service roads to get to your game that day. Have a good weekend, folks. Have a good weekend. I'll see you better than ever next Monday at the same time here live on YouTube.com, also live on Instagram, Twitter, there's a Facebook page, and Skype. Have a good, safe weekend. Thanks. See you Monday. 1.